to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku Animation News Network here at Power Morphicon 2024 with
Bluesky
and Edmund.
For people who might not know what you do, what do you do?
I was in suit on Power Rangers.
It's okay. Do it.
I was on season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I was a woman in suit. So I did Octophantom and Stag Beetle.
I was a suit actor also on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, a lot of seasons. A lot of putty patrollers, a lot of cogs and other creatures that got beat up by Power Rangers and exploded.
So what's got you into suit acting?
Well, just regular acting and being a martial artist. So, yeah.
I had auditioned for Power Rangers, and then like 9 months later I got a call. They told me to go to this park, a big river park. They put me in a suit, and that's how it started. I had no idea what I was and what we were doing, and yeah, it was fun.
So did you ever expect that 30 years later you would still be talking about it?
No.
Absolutely not. No, never. In those early seasons, nobody was sure if the show was going to last through the first season, and then by the second season, it's the biggest show in the world. But 30 years later, to be thinking people are still excited about it, and we're having this huge convention, and there's tons of people here.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that, I don't think.
Now, at the time, were you aware that it was based on a Japanese show and that they were taking footage from those shows?
Yeah, we used that on set all the time.
Yeah, so when I was first on the show, they were just shooting fight scenes in the parks and stuff, and I had no idea what we were doing. And it was sort of like, why are we jumping teenagers in the park? What are we doing? And everybody's like, don't worry about it, it's fine. Just do your job, and it's fine. So no, I actually didn't know what the show was until I actually saw it on TV. And my cousin Jason was watching it. And I walked by and I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, is that what we're doing? Literally, it was like that. Yeah,
So, being in those suits, I'm betting they were hot, they were uncomfortable. Do you have any good stories of something that amazing happened while you were wearing them?
Good stories. I mean, it was so hot, it was always drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
And so, good is I was always super lean because I was sweating thousands of calories a day.
Yeah.
But I don't know, good stories wearing this suit.
Well,
you almost walked off a cliff.
I almost walked off a cliff.
She didn't walk off a cliff. That's a good story.
I'm alive.
The time you didn't walk off a cliff. See, that's a good story, right?
Yeah. And I was the Stag Beetle. This monster. Big foam, couldn't see very well. They told me to stop when I got to the edge of the cliff. I couldn't see the edge of the cliff, so I stopped when everybody yelled, and then somehow I got to hear them, but I was hearing close.
So she didn't walk off the cliff. That's a good story, right?
Now, were you in the suit the whole time, even when you were doing the Japanese footage for those ones?
No, they would cut in between. Well, I may not understand it.
Well, because a lot of the monsters you did were Power Rangers specific monsters,
yes.
But they also had shots and footage in Japan with those monsters.
Right.
So they started with all that. When they ran out of that, that's when they started shipping the monster suits over. We got 100 of the suits over, and then we started filming little scenes in between. But they were still using the Japanese footage as well. So every time they would shoot to them, and they would get their powers really big, that was the Japanese footage. And you can tell if you look at it, they're color gradations.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I was on the episodes where they were Frankenstein and together.
Yeah, there were some interesting times when Tommy's suit would turn gray.
Right.
So everybody was like, why is he gray now?
Yeah.
Right. And then the chest part was different in the American version than the Japanese version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Japanese version was actually way better.
Well, one of the things I always, when I hear people criticize all these shows, like, oh, well, it's just people in rubber suits. Dude, there are people in rubber suits trying not to get blown up from the explosions going on around them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to deal with explosions around it that you could avoid?
Yeah, making gold is
Yeah. There was like a lot of like, I had to hit it was like a trampoline, hit the trampoline, jump in the air, and then land or whatever. And it was like you can't see because this is all you can see. So I missed my mark and I jacked up my ankle, hit the ground really hard. Get up, I'm whipping around, and they're like, "You good? You good? You okay? Yeah, okay." They're like, "Cool, let's reset, do it again." I'm like, "Sure," because I'm like 18, 19 years old. And it's like, yeah, I could just jump up and do that again. No, not so much, but.
So what do you like to do hobby-wise? Or for fun? Anything for fun?
Well, I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of TV, Netflix,
Well, I do a lot of comic conventions. I'm an author now and a comic book writer. I've actually wrote some Power Rangers books. Years ago, I did a big Ranger one and a Ranger one and a bunch of them. So I really enjoy writing. Appearing at Comic Cons and hanging out, traveling around the country. It's good times.
What's some of your books?
Well, I have my Red Writing Alphabetical Chronicles series. I write a lot of books for Circle Comics, which is a Continue Games company. On the Halloween Nights series, Tales from Halloween Night, Crimson Terratel. So I did a bunch of Power Rangers.
As a John Carpenter fan, myself, that is awesome.
It is amazing to actually get to work with them and with Sandy King, his wife. She has this Circle Productions comics company. I read a lot of stuff with them. And sometimes I just get to hang out, and sit on the couch and watch the monster movie, which is my favorite Halloween ever now.
The original is my second favorite horror movie of all time.
Right. What's your first?
Alien.
There you go.
And then my third is The Thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Those are three. I don't know how I put this in order, but yeah.
I interned on Escape from LA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How was that experience?
It was great. That's my good Deborah Hills.
So you weren't in any of the explosions in it?
No.
No explosions.
No.
Yeah. I never got blown up on Power Rangers or anything.
Still alive.
Yeah. Just in CGI,
And what's your favorite movie?
Terminator 2.
Ooh, yeah. I think that's definitely one of my favorite science fiction fantasy.
Yeah.
Aliens. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Aliens. Alien or Aliens? It's amazing. So,
depends on what mood you're in.
yeah, exactly. Do you want guns and machine guns, or do you want spooky, claustrophobic, stuck on the alien ship?
So what's something from your work that you are most proud about?
Probably sticking with it. Yeah.
I mean, sort of this in a way, because like being here at Power Morphicon and doing all these Power Ranger cons, like all these years later, people actually are so excited about this stuff we did so long ago now. It's like 30 years now almost. I mean, that's pretty cool. People come up and they're like, "Oh my God, you're a huge piece of my childhood," It meant so much to me, and so I think that's really cool. So, and then as a writer, it's kind of the same thing. When somebody comes up and they're like, "Oh, I read your book," and it like really meant something to me. That's amazing. That's better than words. Yeah.
What social media links can people find you at?
Instagram, I'm at Lisfies, Lisfies, and Facebook, it's just Elisabeth Fies.
Instagram is me, Neo Edmund, Edmund, and that's pretty much everything. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Everything. Yeah, pretty much all the social media. Just type in Neo Edmund and you can find way more than you ever want to know about on the internet.
Now, if you could have one song to describe yourself, what would it be?
Oh my God. Maybe. That might be actually it. I don't know. I never thought of it. It just popped into my head. I was like, Carry On Wayward Son. Yes.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. I never get knocked down.
Yeah, that's probably it. Especially
being a suit actor, that also fits very well.
Yes, I get knocked down and I get up again. I get knocked down and I do another take and another take and another take.
Yeah.
Any final words for our viewers?
Just know that one of these days we're going to get your precious Power Rangers.
One of these days, Power Rangers, we're going to get you.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Awesome.
Until next time. Bye.